He comes up and asks you, if the burger is your power, what are... You cut him off. You've had enough of this bum. You tie...
You've had enough of this bum. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to Live Fam. Dang. Now today, bro, we got this one channel that looked very interesting. It's called DD_Informer. Shout out Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Not Diddy. Yeah. Not the baby oil guy, this guy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is gonna be a lot of different animations, I believe, kind of like the other channel we just watched not that long ago. I think it was Dr. Data, whatever, with the whole skull thing. So I'm guessing it's like maybe a trend or something, but we're just gonna be learning, you know, different random topics that we wouldn't think of otherwise. So without further ado, make sure to grab your popcorn. Let's see. What if you sold fried chicken in ancient Greece?
What if you sold fried chicken in ancient Greece? Day 1. You arrive in Greece with raw chicken, flour, oil, and a bronze pot.
So we just carrying the raw chicken in baskets. We're not worrying about salmon, vanilla, none of that shit. I mean, back then, did they even know about salmon vanilla?
Philosophers are debating. Athletes training nearby in the dust. They eat figs and barley. You
figs
season
and
the
barley.
chicken and prepare it. Lower it into hot oil. The crackling sound cuts through conversation. The smell spreads through warm Mediterranean air.
I don't think it's that easy to make fried chicken, bro, but okay, all right.
Mediterranean air. 20 men gather up and stare at you. Day 2. You set up outside.
I mean, some people might like 20 men gathering up to look at them. I mean, could be a kink or something, but just imagine 20 men looking at you holding your meat, you know, in your hand.
Day 2. You set up outside the Acropolis of Athens. People wait hours for your meat. They start calling it Golden Bird. 30 athletes line up after training. Grease on their fingers. Silence while chewing. By nightfall, you've made a week's wage. Day 3. Things go downhill.
Hey, this will be profitable, you know what I'm saying? Like having all the men in the city eat your meat, like... sounds hella good.
Oil needs replacing. Chicken spoils in the heat. Half your stock wasted. You cross the countryside at sunrise. Strike a deal with a farmer outside the city walls. Fresh chicken and oil every morning. Week 1. Socrates approaches your stand. You decide you're gonna teach him a lesson, but this time he doesn't ask a question. He just tries your chicken and leaves. You call him a weirdo. He just walks away. Month 6. The lines extend. You get called to make chicken for the emperor. He tries it with tears in his eyes. You get given a kitchen and...
Yo, you know what's crazy though, chat? Like, you know how we've tried certain foods for the first time and we're like, damn, this is so good, you know, whether it's like some type of Mexican food, Asian food, just foods that you're not used to eating. So I just imagine how it was back then when literal foods were just, you know, created out of nowhere, you know, certain ingredients, recipes that they tried and stuff, and it's like, what the fuck is this? Kind of like chocolate, bro, with the whole cacao thing, you know what I'm saying? And like the first person that tasted chocolate was like, whoa, this is different. Like, is this some fucking witch shit? Like, who made this?
Chicken for the emperor. He tries it with tears in his eyes. You get given a kitchen and workers. You reach peak ascension. Year 1.
Nice.
People all over the country have tried your meat. You didn't bring...
I mean, good for you, I guess. I mean, that would be nice, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the country has tried your meat at some point. It's an accolade right there.
Have tried your meat. You didn't bring fried chicken to Greece. You brought them desire.
That's facts. And what is the restaurant name? Los Pollos Hermanos. The Chicken Brothers, if you guys don't know Espanol. Anyways, people all over the country have tried your meat. Everyone waits hours for your meat. I mean, chat, this sounds like a very good dream for some people, especially Momo's brother. Modern doctor versus medieval Europe.
What if a modern doctor went to medieval Europe? Day 1.
They would think we're the devil or something, bro. Cause we would know way too much. They'd be like, nigga, huh? What you talking about? Send him to the chambers and chop his balls up.
Went to medieval Europe. Day 1. You wake up in the streets of London where illness is treated with tradition and prayer. You see doctors walking around wearing beaks. They call it medicine.
Hell no.
You call it infection.
Yeah, they look like an infection. Like, what is this, bro? If this motherfucker walked up to me and was like, I'm the doctor. No, nigga, you my gateway to hell. Like, who the fuck are you?
Walking around wearing beaks. They call it medicine. You call it infection. Day 2. You boil water before drinking it. Wash your hands before you touch a patient and clean wounds instead of covering them. They mock you until fewer people die. Day 3. You isolate the sick and separate clean from contaminated. You burn infected cloth. The survival rates rise.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing that would happen immediately. Like the survival rates will boost up so high because people don't even know the little things, like how he's doing boiling water before he drinks it or uses it on stuff and, you know, cleaning wounds and everything. Back then they're just like, well, it is what it is. Like, let me go drink the swamp water and you know, I'm gonna be hydrated, ready to go for the day. 2 hours later, they're dead. because they drank some horrible bacteria and some virus and shit, and then they're cooked.
The survival rates rise. They call it a miracle. Day 4. A child with a high fever survives the night because you cool him and keep him hydrated. Word spreads faster than disease ever did. They stop calling you a miracle and start following. Day 5.
Yo, they would probably deadass think someone like this, like a modern doctor coming back then, was like a god or something, bro. They would, because imagine just all the stuff they don't know. All of a sudden, this one person knows everything, how to take care of everyone, how to diagnose things, how to solve it. You know what I'm saying? Like how to prevent it in the first place. That just is a miracle on its own for all the people that don't know.
Day 5. You introduce basic sanitation. Hope grows. People travel miles to see you and line up outside your door before sunrise.
This time, not for your meat, but for your heart. Yeah, and probably your meat too.
6. The church gets word of you. They watch you heal without prayer and cure without ritual. They don't question your results, they question your authority. Day 7. The church closes in and you're removed before sunrise. You're erased, but your methods remain.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty accurate though, because I'm telling you, you know, with certain religions, well, all religion, there's could be a certain amount of delusion, because obviously if you believe in something, then something else telling you that that's not true, or, you know, literally going by scientific facts would scare you and your followers, which would make everybody overthink everything. So I understand why they would try to get rid of this type of person, you know? Like I said, I told you guys I believe in God and stuff, but I also like I believe in science. I believe in things that happen in real life, you know what I'm saying? I'm realistic about things. But at the end of the day, I do believe that a higher being created everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't think everything just came from just nothing or some type of scientific evolution. I mean, maybe it did, but that's just what I believe in. But like obviously I believe in medicine and doctors telling us what to do and stuff and helping us ways that we're healing and stuff, because it's all scientifically proven. Scientifically proven things, you just can't fight that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna die just because a religion like is trying to restrict me from doing something that will literally save my life. I'm good.
Before sunrise, you're erased, but your methods remain.
Hey, those methods will always remain though. Day 1, treating sick patient. Day 2, the sick patient ended up surviving. Day 3, calling you a wizard. Day 4, getting burned alive. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Just like how they did with the witch trials, and anything a woman did, they just had any reason to kill them just because they're bored. A woman can literally do like a backflip or something and be like, she's a witch, kill her. And they deadass would. What if you brought electricity to ancient Egypt?
What if you brought electricity to ancient Egypt? Day 1, you wake up on your knees at the edge of the Nile. A crocodile waits in the water.
God damn. Right away, my nigga? We didn't even get a storyline yet. You just getting wiped out of here?
Final words? You ask for jet, amber, and linen. They laugh. You rub them together. A spark snaps. Everyone goes quiet. Day 2. You're brought before the pharaoh. You tell him you can build power and weapons. You make a shock device.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie though. This will make them elite. Their ops would never fuck with them again. They discovered electricity like this and added them to their weapons. KO.
A guard touches it. He drops. The pharaoh no longer doubts you. You're granted permission. Day 3. You study the desert wind. You build wind turbines along the Nile. Wind blows and the blades spin. For the first time, power moves without slaves. Day 4. You build
man. Some people are gonna get mad about that.
Slaves. Day 4. You build small wooden-wheeled electric carts. No horses are needed. They roll across sand faster than any animal. Materials moves quicker. The desert is no longer an issue. Day 5. You upgrade. Hey,
I'm surprised they haven't killed him for all the witchery he's been committing so far, according to people like. But honestly, he's helping them out a lot. So you know, the last people in the last video, they didn't like that at all. But I guess these people are being accepting of it.
Day 5. You upgrade the army. You make shock batons and charged shields. Battles end before they begin. The news spreads. Egypt commands lightning. Day 7. This is your nation now. Wind turbines spin beside pyramids. You control all the power. You fed Egypt the future.
Wow. So you're pretty much the king now, bro. I mean, do you guys think he would be treated as one? I'm sure he would. But would he actually get a rank above, you know what I'm saying, the actual king? I don't know, maybe. Then you marry Cleopatra. This is the only way how AI should be used. Nah, this is a good use of AI though, chat. Like, let's be honest, because yeah, I mean, some people are still gonna call it slop or whatever, but it's not really slop because it's literally educating you on things, you know? Weapon engineer versus ancient Rome.
What if a modern weapons scientist went to ancient Rome? Day 1, you wake up on Roman marble surrounded.
I ain't gonna lie, does bro have his balls out? Cause like, you got no pants on, but you got shoes on and a shirt. Like, I ain't trying to see your crotch.
Surrounded by men arguing about war. Legionnaires train with shields and short swords. Catapults creak in the sun. one. A centurion calls them perfect. You call them inefficient.
Inefficient.
He laughs and tells you to prove it. You tighten the ropes.
I mean, would they even know what inefficient means?
Change the angle. Fire once. The bolt smashes through shields and cracks a stone pillar. The yard goes quiet. Day 3. They stop laughing. You're given a workshop.
Alright, but please just put some pants on, my boy. Like, just be considerate.
You measure everything. You make every part the same size. Perfect precision. Each machine is your instrument. Now they don't guess. They know where it will hit. Rome starts winning battles faster.
Bro, Rome literally would probably dream of this type of thing happening, bro. Because imagine, I mean, nobody's winning against them in war if they have a literal weapon specialist from the future. Like, who the fuck is winning against that, bro?
Day 5. You're put in charge of production. Forges burn all night. You train crews to fire in waves instead of chaos. One volley hits, then another. Cities surrender before the walls even fall. Other kingdoms try to copy you. They're too slow.
Like, imagine getting, you know what I'm saying, outsmarted by a guy with no pants on, bro.
They're too slow. Day 7.
That's crazy.
A massive alliance forms to stop Rome. You don't panic. You place...
Okay, why is he pulling his shirt even more up? This is a crop top now? Bro, we get it, bro. You got a six-pack vertebrae.
Forms to stop Rome. You don't panic. You place machines where they matter most. You time every shot, they turn and run. Soon there is no alliance, no equal power left. The most dangerous thing you brought to ancient Rome wasn't stronger weapons, it was your brain.
That's true. That's how it always is. Your brain is always the strongest and most powerful thing that you can possibly have. You know what I'm saying? It's not a physical thing. It's not an external thing. It's all in here, bro. It's all in here. You could use that to your advantage or you could use that to your disadvantage, and it all depends on how you decide to do it. Day 1, bro gets stabbed to death for sorcery. Yeah, pretty much, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Most of these people would not accept someone like this, you know? Why he's not wearing pants, gang? Yo, I thought I was the only one, you know what I'm saying? He was not being considerate, but you know what? I guess he was shitting on niggas like... So, it is what it is. Would you get rich selling pizza in ancient Rome?
Would you become rich selling pizza in ancient Rome? Day 1. You arrive in Rome with flour, cheese, crushed tomatoes, olive oil, and a clay oven on a cart. The forum is chaos. Merchants shouting, gladiators passing through. You set up your station and start cooking. You stretch the dough perfectly and pull out the first slice. The smell cuts through.
That do look good though, you know what I'm saying?
Smoke and sweat.
Yeah.
Gladiator smells it. 20 men stop mid-step. Day 2. People start to queue up. You call it fire bread. You park near the...
You know what I just noticed? It's another time that is 20 men, bro. Does he have a specific thing with 20 men?
Fire bread. You park near the Colosseum. 30 gladiators line up before training. 2 silver coins a slice. By noon, you've made a week's wage. Day 3. Disaster. Cheese spoils in the Mediterranean heat. Nearly everything wasted.
Okay, one thing I would ask though is that he's making this money, but is it being taxed? And how much? I mean, did they have taxes back then? I'm sure they had some sort of taxes. Whether that taxes was part of money or maybe one of your arms or legs. Maybe yo did.
Day 3. Disaster. Cheese spoils in the Mediterranean heat. Nearly everything wasted. You cross the Tiber at sunrise and find a dairy farmer outside the city walls. Fresh cheese every morning. Crisis is handled. Week 1. Socrates is traveling by Rome. He asks you,
yo, Socrates, why you keep pulling up, bro?
If the dough is your power, what are you without it? You feel like throwing the pizza at him. Month 1.
Yo, bro does not like Socrates, bro. Like at all. He's like, bro, get the fuck out of here with that philosophical shit.
Throwing the pizza at him. Month 1. After the games, thousands pour out hungry. You sell 500 slices before sunset. A senator's advisor shows up, takes a bite. Next morning, you're summoned by the emperor. Now you cater private banquets. Gold replaces silver. Month 6. 12 workers, ovens across 3 districts. Legionnaires and gladiators eat your slices daily.
Hell yeah.
Copycats everywhere. Sales dip. You sit above the forum and realize you didn't give Rome pizza. You gave them a legacy.
You did give him a legacy. Now everybody ripping your shit, bro. But it's all right. I mean, anybody can make pizza for real. I mean, you're teaching all these people to make pizza. So one of them's like, man, I'll make my own business. Fuck this shit. I ain't working for this skeleton nigga. Didn't he have no pants in the other video? Like, I ain't working with somebody with no pants. Modern engineer versus ancient Greece.
What if a modern engineer went to ancient Greece? Day 1. You wake up in Athens. Soldiers fighting barefoot in the dirt. Bronze shields locked tight. They call it perfection.
Bro, I actually want to visit Greece one time, bro.
You see inefficiency. Day 2. You gather wood and bronze scraps. You reinforce their shields and formations. Balance improves instantly. They don't praise you. They test it in combat. Day 3. 3, you adjust their formation. Front lines rotate instead of collapsing. Soldiers' endurance increases and losses drop. Each battle starts to look like training. Day 4.
That's the thing though. I feel like back then there was a form of engineers though. You know what I'm saying? In order to make these weapons and stuff. I mean, there had to have been in some way. What are they called? Smiths. What is the word I'm calling? Maybe I'm thinking of blacksmiths or something like that. Blacksmith or something. Bro, what did they call those people that be making stuff, bro? Like that. But you guys get what I mean. So basically they had those back then in order to create weapons and stuff in general. But obviously a modern engineer is just gonna know things that they just didn't know back then, or can use certain advantages that they didn't know back then. So it would just help them technically, you know, a lot, but I don't think they would absolutely go crazy for it. I think they'd probably kill them for anything.
Drop. Each battle starts to look like training. Day 4. You're on top of the world. Food supplies are no longer an issue. Armor is repaired systematically. Training is scheduled in rotation.
Now, no, this is a significant thing right here. Being able to like repair things very quickly. I'm sure that they couldn't really do that back then. So that would probably make him more important to them than I thought.
Scheduled in rotations. Your system is thousands of years ahead. Day 5. Neighboring states fall faster than expected. Sparta moves like a program. Soldiers look to you for adjustments. Generals start memorizing your methods. Day 6. The generals start to take over. They slowly push you out. They understand the system, with or without you. They don't need you anymore. Day 7. You stand in the yard. Looking at what you created, you are no longer of service.
Dang, bro. That feels like something that would really happen in all types of civilizations back then, because yeah, man, I mean, you come in, you're not a Spartan, you're not a general or anybody technically significant. So as soon as they get their methods from you, then you're disposable to them. You're of no use at this point, which is messed up. The ghosts of Sparta. Bro, imagine. Am I the only one who has seen so many channels that are making similar content to the skeleton? Yeah, I think there's a lot, bro. But I think this one I'm getting a different vibe than I got with Dr. Data. So I don't see a problem with it. Now, obviously, if there's other channels that are like being exactly like this and literally copying this gets word for word, then it's different. What if you brought electricity to ancient Persia?
What if you brought electricity to ancient Persia?
And also, I forgot to say, not only is it a different vibe, but it's different topics as well. Like Dr. Data was talking a lot about animals and stuff, whereas DD Informer is going in about, you know, ancient civilizations and how certain people would go there and make a difference, you know? So it's different.
What if you brought electricity to ancient Persia? Day 1. You wake up on your knees. The city
Of course you wake up on your knees.
gathers for your execution, but a storm is coming. Oil won't last the night. You say you can make light without oil. Everyone laughs. You make a light bulb. It glows. You get spared. Day 2. The storm crashes into the city. Strong winds blow out oil lamps, but your lights stay on. You've proven your worth. You are given tools and a guarded workshop. This is your big breakthrough. Day 3. You reveal something greater than light. You build the first electric carriage. There are no horses and no—
Ooh, they would get so hype about that electric carriage. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to use horses or nothing.
No camels needed. The
no
court
camels?
watches in stunned silence as it moves materials with no effort. You just—
Oh, that too. Like carrying materials would be so easy.
As it moves materials with no effort. You just gave Persia modern transportation.
Oh yeah.
Day 5. You begin producing an army of electric carriages. Goods travel across the empire without stopping for rest.
Oh, they would be so ahead of time if they had this, bro. Especially with trades and just transportation of things. Yeah, they would be so happy about this. This guy actually might stick around for real.
Trade routes that once took weeks now take days. Markets expand. You end up with mountains of gold without drawing a single sword. Day 7.
Profit.
Merchants start flooding the city. Electric carriages cross the desert in organized lines. Neighboring kingdoms rely on Persian to survive. You control the power over the richest empire in the region.
Yeah, this guy was different because he literally changed the whole landscape of Persia itself. You know what I'm saying? In terms of the trade, the profit margins that they're gonna have and everything. So, I mean, he gives them every reason to praise him and keep him around for sure. Because now, as Persia, you're like, damn, what else can he do for us? Like, how much more efficient can he make things for us, you know? What if you escape North Korea?
What if you tried to escape North Korea? Day 1, you decide you've had enough and plan your escape. You have 3 options: the South Korean border, the sea, or China. You choose.
If I had to choose one of them, it would probably, damn, bro, all those are tough. It just depends. I don't know exactly how the South Korean border is, but it would be between the border and the ocean. But Damn, you just don't know what's gonna happen in that sea, especially if there's a storm or something.
You choose China. You start planning. Okay. You don't tell anyone, not friends, not family. You look for a smuggler. It costs you everything you have. Month 1.
God damn.
Middleman. No names, no trust, just instructions. You don't say goodbye. You leave quietly. The smuggler picks you up, and after hours, you make it into China. But this is just the beginning.
Okay.
Month 2. A Chinese family hides you.
Damn, so he's gotta abandon everything he knows and not say anything. So that's already horrible as it is. But hey, anything to get out of North Korea, right?
Month 2. A Chinese family hides you. You get a new name. You work construction by day. Wash dishes at night. You start learning Mandarin. Every word matters. Year 1.
Damn.
You start to blend in.
Now he's naked. Yes, let's go.
Accent improving. Then one day, police walk into the restaurant. They ask for you by name. You get interrogated for hours.
Oh, shit.
Then they hand you a language test. If you fail, you're sent back. Months of work would be gone. After hours of waiting, you pass.
Oh, he
Year
passed.
2,
Okay,
you
W,
keep
W.
moving. City to city, never staying long. Eventually, you reach Southeast Asia. You seek a
He has to like move cities and stuff and not stay long so that he doesn't get caught and interrogated all the damn time. And probably because he just wants to. I mean, look how big his smile is, bro.
Southeast Asia. You seek
Southeast
asylum, and for the first time, you're free. You're one of the lucky ones. But most people never make it this far.
Oh yeah, most people will never make it this far. I mean, Kim Jong-un will probably bomb their ass before they even get anywhere. North Korea is like prison but free. What do you mean like prison but free? Unfortunately, North Korean will never know this. Yeah, shit. I mean, do I have anybody that watches me from North Korea? I don't know, bro. Like, I wish somebody could tell me firsthand how it is over there. What if you brought McDonald's to ancient Egypt?
What if you brought McDonald's to ancient Egypt? Day
what?
1, you arrive beside
everybody would start getting fat.
the Nile with a small charcoal grill, salted beef, and bread. Workers move blocks under the burning sun. They only eat stale bread. You grab your meat and roll it into a ball. You press the patty onto the iron. The sizzle cuts through desert wind. The smell drifts across hot sand. Workers stop.
That looks good though. This don't look like McDonald's. This look like backyard barbecue. Yeah, that look good.
The smell drifts across hot sand. Workers stop working and admire your stand. Day 2. You set up near the pyramid site. People wait in the shade for your meat. They start calling
Oh, they do?
it meat of the gods. 30 laborers line up before sunrise, grease on their fingers, but they don't care. By nightfall, you fed every—
Yeah, I'm sure they don't care, bro. If they got this type of food after only eating stale bread and stuff, yeah, they're literally gonna bust on site, bro. They gonna eat your meat every day,
but they don't
whichever one that means.
care. By nightfall, you fed every single worker. Day 3, things go downhill. A governor comes up to your stand and asks who gave you permission to sell. He tells you to close up shop and leave.
Yo, why is it killing me the way he's looking at him with his big ass boogly eyes, bro?
He tells you to close up shop and leave.
He's like, I don't know why that was funny to me.
You say nothing and hand him a burger. One bite and he folds. As long as you give the governors free burgers, no one will disturb you. Week 1.
Okay, that's a deal. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to profit from everybody else.
No one will disturb you. Week 1. Socrates is touring in Egypt.
Oh, not Socrates. Again?
He comes up and asks you, if the burger is your power, what are— You cut him off. You've had enough of this bum. You tie—
You've had enough of this bum. God damn.
You've had enough of this bum. You tie him up and send him back to Greece. There's no way he comes back, right? Month 6.
Yeah, he's definitely coming back. I don't know what the hell Socrates has, but he shows up in every timeline, every country or fucking civilization, bro. What's wrong with bro?
Crowds exceed limits.
I think he's obsessed with the skeleton.
Exceed limits. It's getting hard to meet demands. You send a
600
proposal
orders?
to the pharaoh. He takes one bite of your burger and accepts. He builds you a McDonald's near the pyramids and gives you workers. Your job now to feed workers. Year 1. Your meat controls Egypt. No food.
I mean, yeah, our meat controls everything.
No food supply enters or leaves the country without your approval. You didn't just make a business, you filled hungry stomachs.
With your meat. Don't forget that. Lots of it. All right, chat, that's enough of DD Informer, bro. I almost got lost and kept scrolling right now, but you know what I'm saying? If you guys want a part 2 of this, you guys let me know something, or let me know other channels that are kind of like this. This was very informative, you know what I'm saying? Hence the name Informer. But yeah, shout out DD. Make sure you guys go subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.